All right, next let's analyze the binary search algorithm. So the first thing that binary search does is it makes two assignments. So I'm going to highlight both of those. There we go. We have 1, 2. So there's two operations. Now then we start this while loop, and the while loop is gonna spin around some number of times. Let's figure out how many operations are going to occur per loop. Every time the while loop runs, we have to perform that comparison. And then we have this m calculation. So we're going to add I and j, divide by 2, and I'm going to count the division by 2 and the floor function as one operation, because generally there's a division operation that you compute with integers that produces an integer output, and that basically just divides and then like cuts off the it finds the quotient and that's it, like it cuts off the remainder. And I'm going to count that as one operation. So 1, 2. And then there's an assignment here, 3, okay? And then we have an if, then, and an else. So we're going to have to check if x is greater than am, and if so, then we're going to do we're going to increment m, so m plus 1, that's an addition, and do an assignment. Else, we're going to do this assignment here, j is equal to m. So here we have, this all is actually just going to sum up to maximum 3, right? Because it's the if, and then the maximum would be adding 2 more here. So 1, 2, 3. It's not going to do that and this. It's only going to do one or the other, right? Because it's an if else. So it's either going to be 3 or it's going to be 2. So 2 or 3. We're going to take the 3 because we're looking for the worst case scenario. Right? So far we have 1 from here, and then we have 1, 2, 3 from here. And that's the end of the loop. So this while loop here, that entire while loop is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. Worst case, 6 per loop. Okay, and then at the end, we're going to have another if-else. So we have check this equality, and then either we're going to assign this or we're going to assign this. So that is going to be 2 operations, okay? We're not exactly sure which one we're going to do, which path we're going to take, but it's going to be 2 either way. And then we have a return. So, okay, so again, this all comes down to really asking how many times are we going to run through this loop, right? Because we have these constant parts, and then we have this looping part. Okay, so I'm going to pause.